Experts are of the opinion that the value of XRP will reach $1,000 by the time the year 2023 comes to a close. The most plausible explanation for this is that Ripple has been presented with a fantastic opportunity to remain. According to the court's ruling, Ripple and the SEC were required to meet and discuss the possibility of reaching a settlement before the matter could proceed to trial. In addition to this news, we were also informed that the settlement would be exactly what Ripple desired because the SEC does not want this case to continue. This information was provided to us. In addition, the evidence may be easily located on Google. All that is required of you is some research. As can be seen, it will in fact. It has been made abundantly obvious that settlement talks have commenced and that a lawyer representing both Ripple and the SEC will be involved in settlement talks prior to the most critical pretrial meeting that will take place on April 16, 2024. This information is provided for your knowledge according to the United States District Court Judge Annalisa Torres, who recently denied the Securities and Exchange Commission's request for an initial appeal. This is likewise obvious guidance. Ripple's case in this legal dispute is strengthened as a result of this development. After I've reached 20,000 followers, I will be doing a giveaway of XRP cryptocurrency. The process of entering is really straightforward. All that is required of you is to adhere to 3 straightforward steps: subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and share the video. Also, if you want to stay up to date with the most recent information, be sure to follow me on Instagram and X at Mystery News. Let's get the video started right now. Over the course of the last few days, we have witnessed the United States Securities and Exchange Commission SEC adopting a negative course of action, as well as a transaction involving Ripple. It is mostly due to the fact that the SEC has the impression that they have been placed in a situation in which they cannot afford to lose the legal match. It is a matter of fact that the court has only recently made the decision that Red Bull and the SEC are permitted to proceed with the filing of a settlement meeting, which must take place prior to April 16, 2024. According to the settlement discussion section, which is an article or paper signed by the United States District Court Judge Annalisa Torres, it is recommended that both parties consult with an attorney prior to the filing of the pretrial conference. For a minimum of 1 hour, I would want for the parties involved to come and meet with me in person so that we may discuss how to resolve this issue. Once more, this is an order that was issued directly by Judge Annalisa Torres. This is in contrast to all of the other statements or speculations that originated from individuals who are not official agents of the court. This is coming directly from the law enforcement agency. If you take a look at an article that was published on October 5th, 2023 and is titled XRP Lawsuit, Ripple and the Us.Thankx Settlement in April Meeting, for example, the very first line discusses this topic. As both parties get ready for a significant pretrial meeting that will take place on April 16, 2024 at 2 p.m., it is evident that the ongoing case between Ripple and the SEC, also known as the Securities and Exchange Commission, is approaching a turning point. For the purpose of discussing potential settlements, both parties and their respective attorneys are required to meet in person for a minimum of 1 hour prior to the conference. In accordance with what Meganist Sarah Netburn has stated in the past, anyone views the pretrial. In addition, the judge instructed Ripple Labs Inc. and the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC to meet and select 3 days for the SEC and Ripple to discuss potential settlement options. This also takes place during a moment that is both incredibly intriguing and quite crucial. It is customary for the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to have a meeting on Thursdays in order to discuss 4 primary concerns that are associated with settlement. However, this gathering will not take place. This is the website for the SEC.gov. Despite the fact that there was supposed to be a meeting to discuss the Sunshine Act today, there is none occurring. Consequently, this raises the question of whether or not a settlement is currently being negotiated, as well as whether or not they still need to discuss it, or whether or not it has already been determined before. One possibility is that the transaction has already been finalized and all that remains is for it to be disclosed to the general public. XRP is expected to reach $1,000 by the end of 2023, according to charts that have been presented by a number of industry professionals. Therefore, it is not surprising that this is the case. Rest will be available to us. A use case can be found for both the cryptocurrency coin known as XRP and the XRP record. Over the course of the past few days, there has been a steady stream of individuals and businesses purchasing and utilizing XRP and the XRP system. In point of fact, Travala, a global travel firm that collaborates with over 2.2 million hotels and other places to stay, has recently begun accepting XRP as a form of payment in the public area. For this to take place, it is of the utmost significance and is required. The Minister of Trade of Australia, who is an official from Australia, stated that it was possible that a cooperation with Ripple would be formed for the purpose of facilitating international payments. They would use their entire network, which is based on the cryptocurrency XRP, to facilitate transactions, and I have no doubt that they would do so. In fact, an artificial intelligence system known as ChatGPT has confirmed that XRP is more useful than Ethereum. XRP, Ripple, RNT, Raincom Network, and Ethereum are the most useful utility-based coins that are currently in circulation, according to this statement. Please keep in mind that I have a strong preference for each of these cryptocurrencies, and that each one possesses its own special allure. To give you an example, Ripple XRP dominates the sector for cross-border and payment transactions, Raincom Network RNT dominates the space for rentable assets, and Ethereum is an excellent platform for running smart contracts. However, the main thing that piques my curiosity is the fact that RNT has also decided to bridge. This is the rank that was determined with the company in mind, but it is not the native token on the XRP system. The fact that RNT has been following favorable trends despite the fact that the market is down is one of the things that separates it from other coins and makes it even more advantageous. The value of RNT increased by a factor of 3,000% the previous time it made a massive pump. The fact that it has lately made the decision to create yet another bullish pattern indicates that the price of RNT coin will most likely participate in yet another significant breakout. Moreover, I would want to discuss. Additionally, they did not begin listing their assets on centralized exchanges until the 16th of October, when they announced that their initial listing will take place on a centralized exchange itself. In other words, the value of this cryptocurrency is poised to skyrocket to extraordinary heights. Analysts believe that the price of this coin will range between $7 and $14 and $14 during the course of the next few weeks. These days, it may be purchased for a price of 39 cents. Consequently, buyers are still making money despite the fact that the market is doing poorly and a lot of individuals are losing money. Normal folks who purchased RT coin as opposed to investors have been gaining money from the beginning of this process. If you're fortunate, this is not financial advice, and I'm not going to advise you whether or not you should invest in this. My intention is not to convey that in any way. To clarify, I purchased it at a price of about 2 cents, once more at a price of approximately 10 cents, and once more at a price of approximately 28 cents. I am currently significantly higher, and I continue to believe that this is a very low price, particularly in light of the bullish patterns that are currently taking place. Particularly noteworthy is the fact that the Rent Tranquil Network token RNT is a utility-based coin with extremely low provide. It is being utilized in every region of the planet, and connections are being established with a great number of companies and organizations. Additionally, after they are published, it will skyrocket even further as the value of this coin has surged by approximately 30,000% since it was first introduced. Due to the fact that it was not available on centralized exchanges when it was originally released approximately 2 months ago, it was not as simple to purchase. On the other hand, the Raincom Network has recently stated that this is a component of their aim to simplify the purchasing process for customers. When we first listed our controlled coin on an exchange, it was a first. On the 16th of October, it is scheduled to become live. When it is time, the listing switch will be made available to the general public. Since this will make it simpler to purchase RNT coins, it is reasonable to assume that their value will skyrocket as a result. At the end of the day, the value of RNT is going to increase, which is going to be really beneficial for XRP because RNT is constructed on the XRP ledger. Specifically, this is due to the fact that whenever a deal is executed on the RNT price, the value of RNT increases, which is beneficial for RNT. Those of us who own RT, like myself, find it to be quite thrilling. The fact that you also own RT is quite intriguing due to the fact that the price of RT increased. I decided to purchase it and add it to the XRP ledger. Consequently, this indicates that I am essentially expending XRP in the form of gas fees, which causes the value of XRP to increase as well. The reasons that could force XRP to go up $1,000 are what make this so exciting. There are a lot of things that could bring about this achievement.